The Last of Us on HBO Max is absolutely amazing. I am so excited to be on this journey. First of all, HBO Max always puts out high quality, amazing television shows that have great storylines, really cute and juicy, amazing theatrical, instrumental intros, and always amazing cast and plots, and just they keep you on your toes. Some of my favorites: Industry, Insecure, Westworld, so good, so good. This was no different, and I was a little scared at first because sometimes movie slash video game adaptions aren't really that good. And I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so it's also been really hard for me to like get into the Last of Us franchise. So my history of it is that I played a little bit of the first game and I've now watched the first and second episode. Now, the reason why I didn't continue finishing the first game was because, first of all, it was beautiful. I love the action, I love the graphics, and I have the remastered version. I think it's so much fun to visually look at. I just thought that the game mechanics were a little bit clunky and slow, but granted, I didn't get very far. And now that I've gone further in the television show, I realize that there's probably gonna get more amazing and better in a video game. So I'm definitely gonna go back and play the video game like sometime soon. And if you wanna watch me play live or see some of my live stream of that, let me know in the comments because I love video games. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. So that's the whole reason why like I feel like it's slower and it's clunky. And to be fair, Resident Evil, you're playing like a standard like officer of the night fighting zombies, so it's a faster thing. Whereas I feel like in The Last of Us, you're like an average person per se, like fighting against the world. Also, I had so much confusion about the fungal and the virus and the way it worked and everything. In episode 1, I felt more lost and disconnected because I didn't understand. But now that I got through episode 2, it filled in a lot of the gaps. It talked about the underlying scientific research of the virus, which I love. I love that it's getting those nitty gritty details behind the scenes of the virus. I think that's so amazing. And then at the same time, you're still getting those scenes where like it's following you as, because what I really like about the show is that it feels like I'm playing the game. Like I don't have to play the game to go through these action sequences and like live this journey. I can watch the show and it still feels like I'm playing the game while watching the show. So it's a really good feeling. They did such a good job. You can definitely tell that on the production team there are people who have played the game and are fans of the game. So I appreciate that. I got episodes 1 and 2 down. I hear episode 3 is like the episode to watch. So I'm so excited to get into that one next. But I wanted to come speak my mind and tell you guys how good this is. And if you're not on the Last of Us train, go ahead and get on it because I got on it pretty late, like I said, coming from the Resident Evil world. But I'm so happy to be on it, learning about a new virus, learning about new characters, seeing the power in Joel, seeing the power in Ellie, seeing the power of them together. There's just so many good storylines, so many good, powerful characters, and I can't wait to see the way this world unfolds because me not having finished the game, I really don't know what to expect next. And I don't know, let me know in the comments, like, do you think I should go through and finish the game first? If I can, it's probably like really hard, but should I go through and finish the game first, or should I continue and just watch the episodes with the rest of the world and then maybe go play the game after? I don't know how I should do it, but I do know that this franchise is about to be a part of my life and heavily invested on because it feels so good to like to be a part of something new. Like I just love media, movies, books, television shows. I like to review a lot of stuff here on this channel. So if you are new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my episode by episode reactions or other movie reactions because we always cover pop culture and things like that here on the channel. So I'm really excited to go forward with this series. It was so beautiful the way things evolved from episodes 1 to 2 and just scene by scene. I'm just so like excited to be a part of the journey, and just artistically you can tell that every scene, especially with like the vines and the way Mother Nature has taken over the earth, it's just so incredible. Mind you, like I'm someone who goes to Google every now and then, and I'm so weird. Like I literally Google post-apocalyptic world pictures all the time. Like for some reason watching grass and greenery grow over like technology and buildings is like soothing to me in a really strange freaky way. I don't know, but I love the beauty of this film, and that's the reason why I think I got into the game also, is just because I wanted to see that greenery. I wanted to see that different elements of post-apocalyptic events, like, and I wanted to understand a different type of virus coming from the Resident Evil world, and it's giving me all of that. I'm so excited to be part of this journey, and I'm so excited to document it too, because what I love about YouTube is that, like, the people who are following this series and want to watch reactions and reviews of the show can leave their comments down below. We can talk about it together, and it's just like a moment in history of us going through The Last of Us, and they're already confirmed for season 2, so this will most likely be on my channel for a long time. We'll get into season 2 when season 2 comes out. We'll review episode by episode of this show as it continues. Let me know in the comments if you want to continue to hear my rants and reviews of the show episode by episode and how I feel, and I will continue those for you guys. But overall, so excited, so proud of the show. It just seems like every single actor involved in it thus far is so heavily committed. I feel like they have a pretty good understanding that the game is loved, the game is loved, the characters are loved, and to take it seriously. Sometimes I feel like actors who play like in video game adaptation roles, like you can almost tell when like they're not familiar with the game, or like they're not familiar with the fandom, like they're just getting a check and playing a character. Like, I hate that. That's not the case with Pedro. That's not the case with my girl Ellie. Like, they are in it to win it. They are playing these characters hands down. Like, I only know such a small amount of how these characters are supposed to act via the video game, but the small amount that I know, they are nailing, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so excited to see their characters grow, and I can't wait for more. So let me know in the comments if you guys are on this Last of Us journey. I'm ready for episode 3. I know you guys said episode. I almost in a way like rushed this cute little first review of the first 2 episodes because I'm so excited for episode 3, because I hear that we're getting a little like gay spotlight, and I'm so excited because everyone says it's like the best episode in the world, and I love seeing like gay storylines and stuff like that are past, like meet you in the club and do poppers and stuff like that, like something new, something juicy. So excited for the world, and I am gonna let you guys go because I'm gonna go on to watch episode 3. But overall, so proud of this, so excited, love the sequel. I think my favorite was like that chase in the beginning with his daughter getting out of the town and going from place to place. Just like the sequence of explosions and events and the fire and the energy. Like, again, it's that vibe of you're playing the game, and a lot of video game movie adaptations miss that element. You get a movie based off of a video game, but you don't get a movie that feels like the video game. And if the game is so good, if the reason why you're getting a movie adaptation or a TV adaptation is because the game is so good, so why go far away from the game? And as much as I love Resident Evil, that's one of the downfalls and things that we screamed about as Resident Evil fans, is like the Resident Evil beginning is so beautiful. You have the mansion story, and then in 2, you have the city story with Claire and Cleon, and then 3, Claire and Leon, and then in 3 you have the Nemesis story. Like, if they would have just went in those events and the events of the game, the Resident Evil movies could have been 1,000 times better. But they decided to go the other direction and create something new and gave us Alice, and they're still good movies. I appreciate Alice, and I appreciate the fact that we have lots of Resident Evil movies. But if they would have kept it more the story of the game and did it in the structure of the camera references of the game, like that down Resident Evil hallway, turning the corner and all that stuff like that, it just would have been so much better. And I feel like they made up for that in The Last of Us. Like, they paid attention to what people said for the Resident Evil franchise and all those things over the years, and now the TV show of Last of Us feels like the game, and that's why it's doing so well. So kudos to them for listening to the fandoms of other games, of things that have gone wrong in other adaptations, because I feel like this makes up for a lot of bad movie, show / video game adaptations. So I'm gonna get on to episode 3. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do episode by episode reviews here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.